All right, let's balance up this rear tire here. There's a rear tire. Oh, I'm excited to see how this looks when these white walls are all cleaned up. Slap you in there, get you on the other side. Tiny little O-ring just to kind of hold it in place so it doesn't all fall apart on me. Let's get this centered. This is actually skinnier than the front one when it comes to balancing it. So I'm gonna loosen on both sides here. If I can make my left hand work. There we go. Okay, and we want to have this shaft about as centered as we can get it. About there. I'm gonna snug up this side here. Push this side in as far as we can get it. We want to have this nice and tight. I don't want to have play here. That's going to affect my balancing. Okay, we're going to snug that up. O-ring up. There are 2 spoke mounted weights on this thing. We'll see what happens. The front one I had to add more weights next to it. Sticky weights. I don't like the sticky weights. I'm going to order some spoke mounted weights. So we're going to gently, ever so gently set it on there. This thing is really sensitive, which is awesome. I did not think it was going to roll this well. We have our shaft right here, nice polished aluminum, sitting on 2 bearings right here. So I get a round thing that's able to rotate, and these 2 here, and the bearings rotate as well. Very sensitive. I'm paying attention to the weights I put on here so I can order some spoke mounted weights because they look so much better than these sticky weights. So I'm going to stop it right there since that's pretty close to where it's going to be. Let it go. So heavy spot of the tire sinks. Light ends up here. We're going to add weights to this side here until it randomly stops. So we're going to add some more weights up here next to our spoke mounted weights. Make sure you clean this up if you're using sticky weights like I am for the time being. I'm going to get right on that, Joe.
Not expect to get waiters.
I got a waiter right here. This is my ride home and I'm here waiting for it. Oh, smile to the camera. You're going to be on YouTube for this too. Of course I'm making a video of me doing tires. Expect any less? I'll work on that other video tonight. Alright guys, so we have the rear tire on here right now. Did a whole lot of talking there for a little bit. Let's see, this thing's really sensitive. So our heavy spot is down. Light spot's up. Yeah.
Was it a pain in the ass?
No. No more than dealing with you. No more than dealing with you.
It's a joke. Relax. Oh. You just bought that too?
Bought the tires? Yeah.
No, this.
Yeah. Bought the balancer, bought some tools for doing the tires and stuff.
Wow.
Well, I mean, seriously.
That was the thing. It was always like the balancing.
It's $100 for the parts to do the tires and to balance the tires. It's $100 for me to take the tires off the bike and then drop the tires and rims off and have it swapped and balanced. I'm like, I might as well just spend the money on this. Yeah, the convenience factor alone. Except for the sticky weights I'm not a fan of, but whatever, let's see.
I like sticky weights better. So how do you technically balance?
The heavy sinks to the bottom. So you add weights to the top until it just randomly stops.
Until what, when it stops?
Yeah, until it just randomly stops, different areas. You can see it once. More weight up there. This thing's really sensitive. So if I hold it just a little off from where I put those, that's 3 ounces I put on there.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, that one's more. Alright guys, back tires up here. This one's to sit. Our valve stem down is the heavy spot. Still moving right there. It's coming back the other way, and it's stopped. The light spot's up top here. So let's go ahead and put some sticky weights on here, since that is what I have here at work. So there's 2 ounces. We're going to do this evenly on both sides. A total of 4 ounces I'm adding right there. And it is slowly rolling away from the valve stem. Stops right there. So we're going to take the heavy spot, put it about a 9 o'clock position, the weights, which were completely opposite, 3 o'clock position, and see what happens. So it stopped right there. Now we're going to do it the other way, swap the heavy spot and where the weights are, and see what happens. You can see it's rolling back to where the heavy spot was, so we need some more weights. Just let it go until it stops. Almost there. So we're going to add 1/2 ounce to each side. Keep adding it till it's right. Back there is taking quite a bit. Well, here, watch how sensitive it is. That's actually, it's actually perfect. Well, here. It'll probably take 5 minutes to stop spinning now.
Right.
From Amazon. Roll it down until it's almost done spinning.
How much was that unit?
Like $50. And then I spent $50 on some tire spoons. So I don't think it's going to get any better than this. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take these 2 pieces here that I've cut up and replace it with one long piece. About 3.5 ounces of total weight that we're putting on this one here. So let's put that on there. Again, the old heavy spot and where the weights are, balance them out. That's not even spinning anymore, guys. Let's do it the other way. We're gonna call that balanced, guys. So, all right, this is so easy to take back apart too. Just pick it up, set her down, undo our 1 set screw here, pull it all out with the O-ring, pull it out from the other side, put this back together here. O-ring down. I'm going to set that set screw real lightly, just kind of hold everything in place. Now I'm going to take the arms off, put this all back in the box, and stash it away until I need it again. Oh, one last thing, guys. Overall, this tire balancer here, I'm going to say this actually worked out really good. Now, it's only a static balance. It's not going to balance my inside and outside. You gotta spend some money to get an electronic balancer for that, but for doing a static balance, guys, dude, this thing works really slick, really well. It's really sensitive. I'm gonna say this is 5 out of 5 stars. I'll do a review on Amazon later for it, but this is worth every penny. Highly recommend if you're doing your own tires. Links down below. Enjoy it.